handle the clan. You know I ain't the type to walk around with matching shirts, relationships, but I will match your work. I want to be the one to make you happy. It's to hurt you the most. They say the industry is important that we close to the most high, regardless of what happened on them. Let's rely. It's important we communicate, tune the fate of this union to the right pitch. I never call you my bitch, even my boo. There's so much in the name, there's so much more in you. You understand the union of woman and man. Sex and a thing was where they assuming it land. But that's fly by night when you in the sky right. When these cold shine nights, moon, you my light. If heaven had a height, you would be that tall. Ghetto the coffee shop, if I see that all. Let's stick to understanding that we won't fall. But better or worse, not to me you call. So I pray every day more than anything. Friends will stay as we begin to lay this foundation for family. Love ain't simple. Why can't it be anything worth having? You work at annually. Granted, we know each other for some time. It don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
I don't know. They can probably say it. Yeah, go get the play right now. You are here, they want to take pictures. What is this? I'll tell you.
New one to the heart, we got love for all. Blind eye in the power, we I learn the ball. Uptown is the place where I lay my gun. On the streets of the Bronx, where my family bone. Come here, baby, home. He got 9mm, and haters be fair. Play for my heater. I never really got to play a fool like that, but I love to succeed. C-O-4 snap. Like deja vu, and I got another clip, got a deja vu. I said, Chris, that don't mean more with the piss out. Just cause you Chris don't mean you. You keep the change, not filthy rich, but bitch, I'm barely broke. Blessed with clothes to keep it hooked like dope. Friends call me gun, sons call me tripe, cause the people slide off beside it. I guarantee Peter knows how to eat her and beat her. Niggas in the Bronx call me Lex, cause I'm pushing Lex. And I rock a Rolex, and I lounge on Lex. And I love sex, and I wave text on sets that be trying to flex. Like that, like that, like that, like.
Just scrolling through, I don't know why. Because we're streaming it, so it'll be going online, so we'll just jump in.
So no one take it personal.
I don't know, he
think we come for done. All me policemen for the new gun. Anything tested, we just fly off those head. All the person. That's a deal. When I go get killed, that's a deal. It's a sign of no. That's a deal.
Have a pick too. Oh, because you're talking. Because the crowd laughed up and get that on. The audio's not coming through that. He's talking through this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the field so that the players can start warming up and we can get the event going. Please clear the field so that the players can start to warm up and we can get the event going.
Yeah, this is the Steve Nash Foundation. What a
So we Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the field. If you are not playing, so that the players can warm up. If you don't have a jersey, please clear the field. If you're not holding a microphone like me, please clear the field. I got a mic.
yeah,
Going good. Going good. I'm mic'd up, so yeah, whenever. Fit off. Wherever the.
I don't think it will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the field. We want to start the game. Does everyone want to watch a great soccer game today? I said, does everyone want to watch a great soccer game today? There you go. Thanks, guys. Well, if we can get everyone who's not playing off the field, we can get closer to that reality, that dream.
You can sit here or we just can't stand up, that's all. Yeah, that's fine. I can just sit right here. Yeah, totally. Just the mic as well. Yep.
No. You know what? Cut that. We got it.
There's the game ball. Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to the 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation Showdown here in New York City, Lower East Side. The Showdown is a competition between some of the world's best professional athletes from the NBA and soccer coming together for a great cause, helping to grow health in kids through the work of the Steve Nash Foundation. So without further ado, let's welcome the man, the two-time NBA MVP and the founder of the Steve Nash Foundation, Steve Nash.
Thank you, man. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out. He said he was going to make this easy for me. Now he wants to speech. Now, obviously, I'll say some words at the end to make sure it goes out.
All right, well, before you go warm up, I should say to everybody here, we got a big announcement. So we got a challenge for all the spectators here. Everyone get out. Open the calendars. I'm serious, do it. This Friday, all Chipotle stores in New York City are donating 50% of their food, beverage, and yes, catering orders to the Steve Nash Foundation. You can eat and assist, just like Steve does. Yeah, just like the Steve Nash Foundation will order it or show the flyers you see here today, or even just show it on your smartphone. It's also posted on @Steve Nash and @Steve Nash FUS Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. Or again, just send you the Steve Nash Foundation you're ordering, and you'll cause and affect the Chipotle and the city. So, when should the people up and help?
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Good job.
23rd.
That's right. Friday, June 23rd, 10:45 a.m. until closing. Almost full day. Any Chipotle in NYC's 5 boroughs, mark your calendars, and invite the 5 of your friends, tell somebody else. Make it a thing. Eat and assist. You and Chipotle. Thank you, Steve, and thank you, Chipotle. And while your phones and calendars are still out, these anything else you can think of that people should have on their calendars this summer.
This summer, my childhood club, Top Hotspurs, are coming over to play the Steelers. We'd love for you guys to support them. What day are they here?
They are here on July 25th and they're playing Roma at Red Bull Stadium.
July 25th. So go online and get your tickets. You're going to game.
And while your phones are out, go ahead and enter TottenhamHotspur.com/NYC for all details of that wonderful thing. And we'd like to also welcome a special guest from the Brooklyn Nets, Ethan Shore, who here inside, Ethan won a fan fest drawing for a Nets Elite VIP pass and a chance to meet Steve. Everyone give it up for Ethan.
Oh, give it up for Ethan.
All right, thanks a lot, Ethan. Enjoy the match and the side seat. There's a love. There's a love. You know what? We also have some very special. This afternoon, the Danizia and the DD7 Soccer Academy hosted some of the city's MVPs of free soccer clinic on the Showdown pitch. Please welcome the kids from the DD7 Soccer Academy and Street Soccer USA and also the talented coaching staff at DD7. Come on up, kids. That's right, it's you guys. The DD7 Academy, guys, give it up for these kids. They're some of the best and brightest. Now, while Steve is taking his picture with the kids, I'd like to also announce that we're excited, thrilled to have Whistle Sports here, live streaming the Showdown for the first time ever. So people all around the world who couldn't make it today are able to watch this, see their beautiful faces, and see some good charity work. I'd like to have David Goff from Whistle Sports come out here and tell us a little bit more about that.
Everyone here, hi everyone. We're going to be streaming this on the Whistle Sports Facebook page. If you go to bit.ly/NashStream, tweet that link, everyone can watch it. You can also donate from there. This is all about raising money, raising all. So go donate if you can, tweet it out so that your friends and family can watch and they can donate as well throughout. So once again, that's bit.ly/NashStream, or you can go to Whistle Sports Facebook page or @Whistle Sports on Twitter.
Thank you so much, David. Ladies and gentlemen, the Steve Nash Foundation has been helping you and helping you pass your lives and brought this Steve Nash Foundation Showdown to the Lower East Side 2008. Many of you have been here every summer this year, right? Who's been here every single summer for the Showdown? One guy. You're all Everyone else, well, take a position from now. Hours of preparation, planning, and organization go into the game, and we can't do it without wonderful sponsors here. So I want to give extra special thank you to Nike, that Unisport, NBA Players, MLS, New York Red Bulls, Lyft, New York City Football Club, the Brooklyn Nets, Victory, and BB's Tavern and Grill. Welcome, Nike America's field representative for basketball and sports marketing. It's been a long time by the Steve and the Steve Nash Foundation to present our game ball to the foundation president and our showdown host, Steve Nash.
On behalf of Nike, I just want to thank the Nash Foundation, congratulate them on their 10th anniversary of this event. A lot of people understand and know the accolades Steve has on the basketball court, and I think just as important is the charity work that Steve, Jenny, and the rest of the foundation does off the court. So again, on behalf of Nike, thank you very much. I would like to present you with the team ball, the official game ball.
Thank you, Mark. Now let's get ready to kick off the 2017 edition of the Steve Nash Foundation Showdown. On the pitch now are this year's Steve Nash Foundation Showdown Athlete Ambassadors. From the Brooklyn Nets, Jeremy Lin, Rondé Hollis Jefferson, and Coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach looks ready to go. All right, guys, are you ready for two teams here to duel downtown? On the red team, honorary coach from the New York Red Bulls, Sasha Kleshtin. At goalie, number 10, he plays for NYCFC, Claudio Reyna. Number 4, who he also plays for NYCFC, Patrick Vieira, Allez Bleu. Number 12, Jeff Matt. Eastern New York Girls 2005 head coach and the New York Surf Girls technical director. Played for Syracuse University and Hofstra University, where she was an All-American and played for the Long Island Rough Riders for 10 years. And now the black team, honorary coach David Villa from NYCFC. Number 13 from a little town called Victoria, British Columbia. You know him, you love him, Steve Nash. Number 80 from Leono Calcio, Francisco Varian. Number 15, close personal friend of Steve Nash, Simone Sanders. The aforementioned head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, Kenny Atkinson. Number 10. For the Brooklyn Nets, Ronnie Hollis Jefferson. Number 24. Number 18, from Parma, from Chievo Verona, Massimo Gombi. Number 28, from a little... From the U.S. men's national team, number 11, Kyle Martino. Number 21, he's the guy that tells you to trust the process. From the Philadelphia 76ers, honorary coach, Joel Embiid. And from Phoebe, the proud sponsor, number 7, Derek Kim. We're going to ask the teams to pose for the group photo and the team photo at this moment so we can get the game started. By the way, I omitted one special person.
I'm sure with the net. I sent the draft tickets up for you, Mark. If you have any trouble for myself, you shouldn't have any trouble.
For Grammy honored rapper Lupe Fiasco. Thank you for joining us, DJ Sky. Today's referee is Marco Messina. Some of you may know him. He's become quite the YouTube soccer sensation. Thank you, Marco, for joining us. And now, let's listen to our sponsors. Out of his head. So I can hear it. So I can hear it. Right, this is
amazing, and
I hear him when he's shouting out.
expect feels like we've seen less soccer players on the I'm supposed to be nice. Blur ahead of barely see that he's learned his lesson. You know, just a few miles.
On my side.
Remember, we're here live on the Whistle Sports Facebook page. If you're just joining us on the Showdown live stream, or if you're cool and doing both, you're here and you're online. Don't forget to hit the donate button to make your assist to the Steve Nash Foundation. Tell us that you donated and we'll give you a shout out. Let's make this Showdown count. But again,
Make his way forward. Simone Sands, one of the founders of this event, linking up. And Brooklyn Nets head coach Kenny Atkinson, where illustrious for this back team under David. All the throughout this event who have joined us. Sands got room to shoot. Mike Corino, the star right now, in goal for this. Sing high. Kenny Atkinson with the shot. Key coming into this. Setting here in New York, Steve Nash. Yes, again. To put his foot on the ball a little bit. Coming forward, Christian. Leicester City, and the save made by Randolph. Now Dwayne De Rosario on the ball from Sasha Vujicic's save. What a game we have here between these two teams. What Steve Nash is doing and care about our society playing together. Martino linking up. Our head coach, Kenny. Where's the other one? And he's what number? 18?
I don't want to listen at all.
out there with the my bad.
Going a few Philadelphia Union games in his day. He also was talking to Josh Richardson of the Miami Heat, who's here on the red team. He specifically said it's a lot bigger than a basketball court. So once you run a little bit, you get a little bit tired. So we'll have to check the conditioning status here out on the wing. Hollis Jefferson, otherwise known as Messi Grande, as he wants to be called. Turnover, a chance to go forward for Sacha Vujicic. The sweet feet of Patrick Vieira, but he loses out to Massimo. Kyle Martino puts his foot on the ball. Steve, who has been very serious, very in the zone as Jefferson misses the shot on the left side. Jefferson playing here in New York for the Brooklyn Nets. Christian Fuchs with, I think, our first header of the day. Clean little touch to bring it down for these two teams. And now Claudio Reyna, tired of the running, puts his foot on it. Up high for Vujicic, who looks to lay it back for Vieira. Fuchs dribbling forward, and De Rosario with the brilliant stop, as expected. This is David Goss on Whistle Sports Facebook page here for the 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation. Click the donate button below the stream. You won't go anywhere. You'll stick on the stream, but a chance to donate to a phenomenal event to help kids from around the world.
Steve Nash FBN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share your photos of the Steve Nash Foundation Showdown using the hashtag Showdown NY.
Darren Randolph here, the West Ham and Republic of Ireland goalkeeper here in the New York area. Rondae Hollis Jefferson in on goal once again. He gets the shot away and saved. And now the two NBA players go to battle in the corner.
I love the aggressive. Lead the way.
Steve Nash Foundation, raising money for kids around the world and giving us a little bit of a show here. The flick up for D-Row. D-Row tries to bring it down. He has some space, and the first goal scored. The red side, Sasha Kleshchen's team, puts the first goal in. Steve Nash's side is down. And who else but Dwayne De Rosario? And there it is. That's the dance. That's what we've been waiting for. You can retire from the game, but the game doesn't retire from you. Dwayne De Rosario, an absolute legend, scores another one. Our first substitution of the game, Jeremy Lin of the Brooklyn Nets, comes on. The black side breaks into the box, and Steve Nash doesn't sub out much. We talked to him about coming on the broadcast. He said, well, I'm going to be on the field the whole time, but we'll see him at halftime for Tag Heuer's competition. Tag Heuer, one of the sponsors of this fantastic event. The mistake from Rain out back. Martino with room to try and shoot, and it's cleared off the line. And then the foul attempting to be called. As we said, it's the 10th year of the competition. The last 5 years, they've given out trophies, MVPs. Last year, the goalkeeper, Asmir Begovic, at the time at Chelsea. So Randolph, a lot to step up to. Already given up the early one. John Nash, Steve Nash's father. 2 years ago, the winner, Dirk Nowitzki, the lone non-soccer player who's ever won the MVP. Carlo Cudicini continued the goalkeeper run in 2013. And one of our members here today, Solomon Kalou, who's out on the field in number 8, was the winner on the MVP 4 years ago. Long ball over the top. Nash with the volley right into a group of young players.
That young soccer player.
Don't forget to hit that donate button while you're here on Whistle Sports. As Josh Richardson charges in his first look at goal, he wants to be called Big Ozil, and he puts that one. Arsenal fans would agree that's very Ozil-esque, but we hope not too many. And a great start between between the two sides. 2 5-minute halves for these two teams. Jeremy Lake getting up there, the home Brooklyn Net, former New York Knick. Another save made. A lot of activity in front of the red goal, but the lead so far. Dwayne De Rosario, this man on the ball. He's going to Ronde Hollis Jefferson on him. A lot of room for a Meg if he wants it. So go for it. Back to Reyna. Claudio Reyna gets the first Meg of the day. One of we expect to be many. Kenny Atkinson, head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, has been stuck in on that far right side. Jeremy Lin looks for the touch, and it goes a little bit long here. An eclectic assortment. Soccer players, basketball players, media members, celebrities. Patrick Vieira out wide here. The French legend crosses it in. Jeremy Lin gets a chance at it, and now Randolph makes the save. Jeff Mateo on the ball. Wide for Josh Richardson, who's wearing his Alexis Sanchez short shorts. And now Steve Nash one-on-one with Jeremy Lin. Nash not happy with the three right now, as usual. Now, whether you agree or disagree with Steve Nash on the reffing, you can donate to his foundation. I think we can all agree it's a great cause. Click that donate button just below the stream. It will take you anywhere. You will still be here to see the whole game, but it will give you a chance. It's only a little bit of money to help the development of children around the world. Solomon Kalou gets on the ball, links up one-on-one with Ricardo Villar, the former FC Dallas player, looking to put on a show, and it's stolen away. That shot saved once again.
Reminder on Friday, all Chipotle stores.
As says it, I was say, reminder on Friday, all Chipotle stores in New York City will be donating 50% of your food, beverage, and catering orders to the Steve Nash Foundation. Eat and assist with Chipotle and Steve. Just mention the Steve Nash Foundation when ordering, or show the flyer you received here today. It's also posted on the Steve Nash Foundation's Facebook events page, and you'll cause an effect with Chipotle. That's Friday, June 23rd from 10:45 a.m. to close. So if you're in the New York area, go out to Chipotle, show that. Out here with a purpose right now as Steve Nash shows the footwork, and now Martino pushes forward. Number 80 on the black. The other Italian guy. Valley. Massimo. Copy. Okay. We restart out the back. About 15 minutes played here at the 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation. Of course, don't forget to donate just below us. Black team trailing 1-0. We've got two head coaches from the black team here. You're on Whistle Sports Facebook page. You guys, what's going wrong so far?
We got through some defense. Guys are getting a little bit tired, but wondering how
Yeah, I was just... What?
Out in there. I mean, we've had 3 chances to score, and not even close on any of them. So we got to finish.
Who have you been impressed by most so far?
Number 13. He's pretty good.
He played for our team. Do you guys have a soccer team? A soccer team, a favorite? Oh, London Madrid connection here. Patrick Vieira and Arsenal agent out there. You can't like every team, Joe. And national team?
represent my home country. And I have a little bit of love for France too.
You couldn't get Samuel Eto'o out here?
Oh man, I definitely gotta get him out here. Maybe next.
Everyone donate to the year of the Steve Nash Foundation, and Joel Embiid will bring Samuel Eto'o. All of you, JJ Joel, thank you so much for talking with us. Don't forget to go on, donate, click that button just below the stream, and donate to the Steve Nash Foundation. And a controversial call right now, down on the ground. It looks like Kyle Martino, the one player who was looking to stay healthy, and he gets taken out. Brooke DeRosa in the game for the first time. She's the head coach of Adelphi on Long Island women's soccer team. A player that we're expecting a lot out of, as Patrick Vieira plays the long ball for her. And Randolph out to easily take it. Brooke DeRosa's from New York, grew up on Long Island. As I said, the Adelphi head coach. Played at Syracuse and Hofstra and played for the Long Island Rough Riders for 10 years. There's a lot of ways you can get involved with the Steve Nash Foundation. Go to the website. You can not only donate, you can volunteer, you can get involved, as we have an incredible shot. And the first goal of the game, Francesco Vagliani of Livorno in Italy scores the first goal, second goal of the game, first for the black team. So JJ Redick and Joel Embiid, they wanted to get Rondé Jefferson out of there. They've still got a goal as we're tied at 1-1, about halfway through the first half here at the Steve Nash Foundation, the 10th annual. David Villa, known to score a goal or two. Steve Villa 7, his foundation for children. That's a part of this organization. He's coaching that black team. The embrace between him and Steve Nash, very emotional before the game as they know what's at stake. The biggest game of the year for Steve Nash. This is his cup final. Kyle Martino of NBC, the Premier League coverage. Patrick Vieira in a little bit of space. No one can take the ball off him with those soft feet. Down on the sideline, Mark Stein looks for the cross. Hollis Jefferson clears Fuchs once again. And it gets put out for a goal kick finally. South Africa, as another goal almost gets scored, and what a performance it's been so far. Mike Keono, Steve Nash, passionate soccer player growing up. His dad played professionally. His brother played professionally. Brooke DeRosa, one-on-one with Christian Fuchs. She's got Jeremy Lin to her outside, and Steve Nash makes the box-to-box run to get that ball back for his side. VR with the touch in the midfield. Now Josh Richardson, the long touch.
Happening throughout the city.
Vieira with the cross. Patrick Vieira puts that cross right on the lane.
Go get the next one.
Manchester City super fan. Not able to make that play. Probably thinking of Vieira more as an Arsenal player than an Inter Milan or Man City player, as I would agree. Don't forget to donate, guys. Go to the button right below us on the Whistle Sports Facebook page, and you can donate to the Steve Nash Foundation here in its 10th year. One of the many ways they raise money to help child development, both physically, emotionally, mentally, around the world. Solomon Kalou gets his first chance to shine a little. Steve Nash trying to lock him down one-on-one. No pick and roll coming. It goes wide for Jeremy Lin. Great cutback for Kalou. Jeremy Lin looking very comfortable out there. And his head coach, Atkinson, with the defensive play. I think little surprise that Popovic's disciple, Atkinson, knows how to lock it down defensively. Ricardo Fiar, the Brazilian who played with FC Dallas. Turnover to Jeremy Lin, and he can't make it count. Well, what a game we've had so far. 20 minutes in, 1-1. It hasn't been a defensive battle. Chances aplenty on both sides. Neither team really able to make a difference. Just one goal either side here.
Perfect day, and finally, we've and the goal there by none other than the absolute legend on this one, on this side. I believe that's Kyrian. He's owner of Penny Farthing and a number of other bars, a good friend of Steve Nash. Steve Nash has been on his case as an agent. Derek Kyrians, of course, is his name. He's been trying to push him to get in years. He finally plays and scores a goal. What a performance. And that's why Steve Nash knew that he had to have him in this game. We're here on Whistle Sports Facebook page for the Steve Nash Foundation Showdown here in Chinatown as the sun sets on the longest day of the year, but we've got plenty more coming at you. We've got the rest of this first half, a halftime competition that Steve Nash will be involved for, sponsored by Tag Heuer, one of the many sponsors of this organization, of this competition. And then we've got a second half, an MVP award that we're going to starts to lock it down. Mateo's shot is in. Jeff Mateo of St. John's University.
He'd love to be a part of that. His ball for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson and another miss. He wanted to be known as Messi, and Messi Grande struggling right now to finish. Joel Embiid and JJ Redick talking on the bench and trying to figure out the change.
He's okay, but we got some nice Leicester player, former World Cup champion, not bad.
Who are you most excited to see?
I love to see NBA guys play soccer, to be honest with you.
Right.
It's always so good.
JJ Redick and Joel Embiid not happy with the finishing for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson.
Joel's not playing. I'm actually looking forward to see Joel play.
And it looks like you have to sub in. Simone, they want to get you in there. They are still not happy with this, with the finishing, so they're going to try and get Rondae out of there. Simone, one of the founders of this organization. Simone, you helped found this event. What was the purpose behind it?
Well, it started as a fun game because Steve and I are obviously the soccer guys. We were at the World Cup in 06. The greatest thing that we ever did. So it's just a fun thing to do, and everybody's excited. The greatest thing is to see NBA guys being so excited to meet soccer guys, and soccer guys being like big time famous soccer guys who are like really shy in front of NBA guys. So it's a lot of fun.
It's exciting to see two worlds come together, and for a good cause as well.
Yeah, correct. Fantastic. We always ended up raising money for great cause, and Steve is such a great guy for that. You know, the foundation is so good. Over the years, we did so many good projects, and so I think it's so great to see the fruits of the thing that you're, the seeds that you're planting. So it's great.
Good luck in the game. Thank you so much. And you can donate to the foundation that he was talking about with Steve Nash. You can go to the donate button just below us on this Facebook page. David Villa and Sasha Kleshin facing off as coaches for the first time ever. The NYC New York Red Bull Derby coming up just this weekend, and these two coaches want these wins, but you can donate to the foundation.
Help this event continue.
watch more NBA players come out here and try and look like soccer players, and more soccer players run into giant NBA players, which I'm sure every team's very happy to see. Hey, Messi Grande over here. Yeah. The finishing wasn't there.
Yeah, man, you know, this is my shoes, man. I didn't bring my proper cleats today. I wasn't prepared, man. I blame myself for that. I definitely blame myself for that. I got to have a talk with my coach Joel later about what I could have done better, though. But it's definitely all on me. It's definitely all on me, man.
Grande Hollis Jefferson of the Brooklyn Nets. Your coach is out here playing. What's that been like?
Oh, it's been fun, man. It's been fun. He enjoying himself. He ain't getting no goals, though. We need him to get a goal so he can say something to me, because I got a goal in my first.
The mold, but having a good time out here. The Steve Nash Foundation. Donate. Click just below us. Won't take you to this great cause. We've got halftime coming up, a competition Tag Heuer hosting. We'll be talking with a number of people continuing throughout this, as well as Amin El Hassan, our MC here today. Just inches away there, Christian Fuchs. We know likes to bomb forward from that fullback position, as we've seen him do for Leicester City many times before. New York City and his team being here now with a couple New York soccer legends. Patrick Vieira, Sasha Question. What's it like playing for Sasha Question?
Look at where I don't understand why he gets me out.
Have you heard of the high press?
Like you, but the legs, the mind is.
Who have you been most impressed by so far?
So far? I would say Sasha.
Yeah. A chance right now is in your managerial mind.
I will. Yes.
NYCFC New York Red Bulls. And Sasha Kleschen will. But for now, they're here for the Steve Nash Foundation. The NYC coach playing over the Red Bulls player. And Mark Stein, his first chance to try and break this. Got so many great members of this event. And one of them being
years ago, and it's nice to be back and all the support that everyone does. Ex-players, current players, basketball, soccer coming up. Foundation's a great cause.
Early on, what do you think this was going to be like first time out?
Well, when you got athletes, eventually gets a little bit competitive, but everyone has fun. It's, you know, trying to just have fun and get a good workout in, but it's a little bit competitive. It's kind of like the NBA All-Star game, little by little, as it gets more.
Who's the basketball player you've been most impressed by in your year? Yes.
Yeah, but actually, you know, it's the truth. The ball, finding space, and you know, athletes, so they adjust pretty good quickly.
You built NYC or Sasha.
It's not too late to join the club. 2017 NYCFC City memberships are still available, starting at $140 and include season tickets, membership gifts, and opportunities to meet the team and many of the wonderful players we have here today. Sign up with your MLS.
You're in the New York area to any Chipotle store in New York City, they'll be donating 50% of your food, beverage, and catering orders to the Steve Nash Foundation as Randolph makes the big save. Eat and assist with Chipotle, and Steve just mentioned the Steve Nash Foundation when ordering. If you do so, they'll donate. You'll cause an effect with Chipotle. That's Friday, June 23rd. From 10:45 a.m. to close, we'll donate to this fantastic cause. Kyle Martino with some space. Can Hollis Jefferson, Messi, Grande trying to make up for his earlier misses as he finally gets back in there. Claudio Reyna as well. Hollis Jefferson gets the ball to stick up for him, almost able to set up a goal. But Simone with the point to him, he likes it. Mark Stein, some work on that far end. One of the best NBA writers out there. And as I said, a Manchester City super fan. David Goss here from the Whistle Sports Facebook page for the Steve Nash Foundation. An incredible event, the 10th year here in Chinatown. A chance for basketball and soccer royalty to come together for a great cause. We've got World Cup winners, World Cup Best 11 winners, as well as NBA MVPs out on the field. And of course, Linsanity. One of the greatest sports moments in history. Save made right at the feet of one of our main man, Simone. Sasha Vujicic, who's gotten a lot of praise for the quality that he's brought to the game with that ball down the line. The Steve Nash Foundation, created by Steve and his family to help growth, health in kids. The Steve Nash Foundation's a 501 foundation dedicated to assisting underserved children in their health, personal development, education, and enjoyment of life. Follow at Steve Nash FDN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share your photos of the Steve Nash Foundation. If you're at home and you're watching, hashtag ShowdownNY. And you can talk about this one with everyone else talking about it. Go to Twitter, hashtag ShowdownNY. Dwayne De Rosario, one of our 4 goals so far in this one. Jeff Mateo, the other goal scorer for this red side. Reyna and Vujicic. They get the ball. Reyna and Patrick Vieira, the head brass at NYCFC, linking up. Now Martino with the tackle on D-Row. Former LA Houston matchup. Martino charging in. He gets taken down by the goalkeeper, and we've got our first penalty kick. The point to the spot, and you got to think there's only one man who's going to take this. Number 13, former NBA MVP, but we will see. The Tottenham Hotspur, Steve Nash. And it looks like Hollis Jefferson might get a chance at this. And Steve, bit of advice. This is true confidence from the coaching staff. To get his. We have a few people trying to figure out where the penalty spot even is. I don't think anyone get this.
My favorite part of any soccer.
If it'll be Ronde,
placement of the ball.
It
looks like Ronde and Hollis Jefferson.
It's Messi. Does the hard part. Can't do the easy part as we're still locked in. The the first half here. The 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation, streaming on Whistle Sports. Click the donate button just below us. All the money will go to the click the button and help us continue for more years of the Steve Nash Foundation work.
With the score,
great game so far. We've got our goalkeeper, Darren Rudolph, ran off 2 goals conceded. How do you feel?
It's off season, so not too bad. Yeah.
A few NBA players out here. Have you been impressed?
Yeah, I've been impressed by a few of them, yeah. Shown a lot of skill. So, a lot of good sports people here, you know, for playing for a good cause.
If you were playing basketball compared to them playing, would it be better or worse right
now? Probably worse. Probably a lot worse. Luckily, I don't have to play basketball against them, so it's good.
And Steve, he created this event. He's midfield a little bit.
Yeah, he has. Some nice touches, nice turns. So I've been more than impressed. Very impressed.
Hollis Jefferson with the penalty kick.
Yeah, it's something he might need to practice. But oh well, we'll get into it. We'll be fine.
What can we expect in the second half?
More of the same.
More of the same.
Yeah, but probably maybe a lot more chances. Everyone's gonna get tired at the end. Everybody wants to score, and nobody seems to want to defend. And that's, I suppose, what you want to watch and what you want to see in these games.
Well, the 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation, a great cause. Darren, thanks so much for talking to us. Good luck in the second half. It's been a phenomenal first half so far. Steve Nash coming out now on the field for the halftime Tag Heuer halftime bullseye challenge. Tag Heuer, one of the corporate sponsors of this event. It's going to be a phenomenal event. Tag Heuer has been the heart of sport timekeeping since 1860, timing Formula One, IndyCar, Olympic Games, cycling, and of course soccer. Sports that require the ultimate precision and accuracy. You can go to Tag Heuer's website, tagheuer.com. One of the great sponsors of this event so far.
So just...
Yeah. Kyle Martino here of NBC. We're on Whistle Sports Facebook live stream. The penalty kick. You did all the hard work and Rondé couldn't put it away.
Well, I can't reach the goal from there. So it's just a strategic call from me, especially...
Before the game, you specifically want to stay healthy, keep the knees and hit the ground.
I would say, what, a dozen times already?
Yeah.
Is it just me falling over? Because that's what it feels like. Basically, my hair is...
Pick it up?
Top heavy is not a good strategy for a soccer player.
What's the game plan for the second to win?
Get it to Nash.
Get it to Nash?
Yeah.
That's all it takes?
We didn't feed Nash enough. Feed Nash in the paint. Do they have paint out here? That's the problem.
Yeah.
We need paint in the 18s.
You need to get a couple pick and rolls.
He's the prince of the paint.
It's been a phenomenal event so far. Go and donate just below us. Having a great time. Sweaty as ever. It's been so much fun. Amin, it's not your first time here.
I think the black team has had some nice build-ups, but once they get into an 18-yard line or whatever the equivalent is here, it just kind of fizzles. The red team has done a much better job of getting shots on goal, but you know what? We're still looking at a 2-all draw right at halftime, so all roads lead to Rome, I guess.
Can this thing end in a tie, or are we going to PKs?
I think we got to go to PKs, man. I think people like PKs because a lot of drama, intrigue, a lot of build-up, little butterflies in there. But we'll see, man. I think one of these two teams are going to take the initiative and say, I want to win in regulation. I don't want to wait for the whim of the PK gods, because we know when you get to PKs, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
The soccer gods take over then. Outside of Steve, who have you been most impressed by?
Well, first of all, the goalkeeper for the red team, Mark Moreno. He's had several amazing plays today. Obviously, Solomon Kalou, I'm a little biased, he's one of my favorite players ever. A wizard with the ball.
Coach Brook,
out there making things happen. One of those goals, he had a nice assist.
Very little surprise, defensively sound.
All right, we're going to go and do the Tag Heuer. Don't cause any pressure.
We're going to have this competition here at halftime. Steve Nash, a chance to raise some more money under Tag Heuer, but you can help. Click the donate button just below this stream. It won't take you anywhere. You can keep watching us, and you have the chance to help kids
around the world.
Steve Nash doing as much as he can. Be a part of that as well. We have a nice little competition coming up. 4 targets.
Steve will try and hit as many of them as he can. The guys on Whistle Sports. Back behind the goal, you see the massive crowd behind the goal, and we're about to get started
for this Tag Heuer competition. But Frank Ribery getting the crowd excited as well. Joel Embiid, the process, signing autographs a little bit. I would try an interview, but I don't think fully stretched. I can get the mic up to him. We've ever been around.
On the other hand, we have the namesake
just below us to the Steve Nash Foundation. Raise money. Just a moment with Frank Ribery, a French World Cup legend, but he's currently sitting next to another World Cup legend in Patrick Vieira. This is the moment people in New York City as the sun sets. We are only at halftime, and Patrick, I think, for this second half coming up. Well, it's been a phenomenal event so far. Joel Embiid is getting ready to compete along with Steve Nash. You can donate. You can go to Chipotle tomorrow, 10:45 a.m. on, and you can raise money for the Steve Nash Foundation. Just mention the Steve Nash Foundation, and 50% of all your purchases, beverages, and food will go to this great cause. Don't forget hashtag Showdown NY if you want to go on Twitter and talk about this one, and on Facebook. Got a number of great sports.
I feel like I'm cracking under pressure right now.
Excited, the crowd. They're excited for this one as well. Amin Al Hassan learning how to MC just as the basketball players learn how to play soccer. It's been fun to watch, though. It's been impressive. A number of players out there to see, as we expected, the Eastern European wizard, knowing, I think, a little bit more about the game, but it's amazing how many of the basketball players have become soccer fans over the past few years.
All right, guys,
Explanation of this competition.
And Joel Embiid will both be participating. With each target hit, you guys gotta hit the targets and have the Tag Heuer logo. With each hit, Tag Heuer will donate $1,250 to Steve Nash Foundation, up to $5,000 per goal. Each player will have 3 minutes to hit all 4 targets. Talk about pressure. Let's all cheer on. The 4 targets right there. You got 3 minutes to hit. 3 minutes to hit 4 targets. What you going to let him go first?
So Joel and Steve face off here in the Tag Heuer challenge. The clock, of course, going to be kept by Tag Heuer. 3 minutes left. We'll see which of these two can hit more bullseyes. $1,250 donated by Tag Heuer every time, and he goes just a little bit wide. Help shag ball for this one as Joel hits his first target. Locked in on that low corner. Apparently, as Amin Al Hassan changes the rules as we get into this one, and Embiid's got the bottom 2 corners.
You're making good time.
That's $2,500 already raised for the Steve Nash Foundation. Just below us, and be a part of this foundation. Help donate money to this great cause to help the development of children around. Joel Embiid points it out. The process has hit 3. He's got over 2 minutes left. Steve Nash, of course, setting him up as he set up so many. The assist game by Aaron league and for the 76ers having a blast out here as he gets himself healthy for the upcoming NBA season. He's got 1 target left. He hits the crossbar right above it.
No, it doesn't count.
Just say no.
132 is the official time.
That's the target.
Great job.
So 132.
Right now. You do a little dance. Can you do the dance? You want to dance? Roger Miller. Hey.
Here we go. It's from Joel Embiid. We've already seen Dwayne.
All right, Steve.
His legendary dance.
You are the self-proclaimed best soccer player basketball
already.
I think you did once upon a time. Well, I mean, you got an opportunity.
Incredible sponsor for this event.
Yeah, you do it now. Joel's mark was 132. Can you do it in less time?
Steve Nash, can you get in a minute and a half?
Take us through how hard it was. We're going to talk while Steve goes. Steve, you ready? Go. How hard was it? You did do pretty good. That's 1. That's 2.
That's nice. Joel is close to beating you.
That's the big one. You hit the hard one, Steve. Why are you doing this on the easy ones? Come on.
A goal scorer?
2:30 remaining.
I used to.
Steve's going the rapid route.
Oh, you.
Automated.
Like this, but I thought I did okay.
Nash was setting you up while you were doing it too.
Yeah.
2:12 remaining.
Tag Heuer, one of the sponsors. Great foundation, though. What have you thought of this event so far?
Oh, it's been going great. You know, that's a great cause.
Steve Nash retains the title as the
world's
greatest.
You know what? I'm from Africa, and over there, there's a lot of people that. That's my life. I give back and. So,
ladies and gentlemen,
and Steve Nash, what have you thought about what he's done with his career in terms of that?
Oh yeah, NBA champ. I thought he had a great career, especially community. So then I hope to follow.
What says for the second half for this black team?
Hopefully we get the win, and I got to give on the because he can't. I know. I'm coming in to show this, so. But we definitely got to get it.
Good luck, Joe. So Steve Nash the winner, but everyone a winner now. Tag Heuer will donate about $5,000 to this one. What is go and click the donate button just below us. Look, be a part. Incredible event. Go to #ShowdownNY. Rondé Hollis Jefferson out on the field. Looks like he might practice a couple penalties. You got your chance, Rondé. What happened?
The ground lopsided on that.
Now, for 10 years, this field has been home with some amazing memories. Don't go anywhere, Joel.
Rondé, I'm not going to lie to you. I've heard it. Shoes. I've heard ground. It's a lot of excuses.
Everybody else got the proper foot, cleats where I don't have that. So the turf, I'm sliding a little bit on my run, and I can't plant and twist like I want to. I'm not making excuses.
It's going to be presenting Steve with the watch as a thank you for all the hard work you've done, Steve.
The headband. What's the background behind the headband?
Last year when I played, I was sweating into my eyes, so I had to put on something to cover that up.
But it's no simple headband. It's silk. It's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I got it from Fair Down.
help start giving back as well as yours if you click the donate button below. Here on this Facebook page, Cal Martino's out here giving up his ACL. Claudio Reyna's out here turning back the clock, looking like 2002 World Cup once again, and so many NBA players. Joel Embiid.
Thank one of the sponsors, NBA Cares. They've been responsible for bringing the best of the NBA into communities and changing the lives of kids.
For 10 years, this field's been home to some amazing memories and amazing athletes. Thierry Henry, Massimo Ambrosini, Robbie Rogers, Giuseppe Rossi, Alessandro Del Piero, Landon Donovan. Since they introduced the Spirit of the Showdown Award in 2012, Steve was a co-recipient that year. It's been a luxury watch company has consistently awarded their timepiece to a player, exemplifying the community ethic, generosity of self, and capacity for both empathy and self-determination that the Showdown embodies. Men like Dirk Nowitzki, Luol Deng, Joakim Noah, Bismack Biyombo, Jared Dudley, Baron Davis, Leandro Barbosa, Tony Parker, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, Marco Bellinelli, Raja Bell, Nate Robinson, Wilson Chandler, and Grant Hill have all shown capacity deserving such an honor. There's never been a Spirit winner from the NBA until now. Joel Embiid, the winner of the 2017 Spirit Showdown Award. What an honor for him, but what a man he is. You heard how quickly he turned, a joking young man, to the good that he can create as an athlete and that he is trying to bring about. Joel Embiid, the winner of the 2017 Showdown Award, Spirit Showdown Award. We'll have an MVP winner coming up at the end of this one. Jump into the comments. Let us know. Got a hashtag Showdown NY on Twitter to let us know who you think should be the MVP in this one. You could say a lot of people for MVP. Dwayne De Rosario knows some few things about the MVP. We're here on Whistle Sports Facebook page. Guys, everyone can go down there and donate below us. Outside the foundation of the game, what do you thought?
Oh man, it's fun. It's always good to these environments to play alongside fellow athletes you admire, and it's fun. It's great for the community, and obviously it's a great cause.
Playing out here with some NBA players, some old soccer players, some young soccer players. What have you thought of the competition?
Man, I'm surprised. They got some skills, man. A lot of the guys, obviously I know they play a lot of FIFA games, but they got some foot skills too. So it's always nice to see. It's the cross sport and the support for each athlete.
You scored the opening goal. Very little surprise, but the dance, we weren't sure if you'd break it out.
Yeah, well, you saw at the end. I have to get reminded. Next time I'm gonna score, I'm definitely gonna shake and bake it next time around.
Dwayne De Rosario, enjoy the second half as we clear the field for the final 35 minutes of this 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation Showdown. Hashtag Showdown NY on Twitter to talk about this one. Let us know who you've been impressed by, who you've enjoyed, who you think should be MVP. It's been an incredible event so far. You can go and donate. Click that button. It won't take you anywhere. You'll still stick to this stream. You'll be able to see all the action in the second half. But you can help give to this cause. We saw Tag Heuer. A number of people around this field have helped donate to create this game. And we hope that you will be a part of it as well as we get ready to kick off our second half. Sasha Kleshchen's red side versus David Villa's black team. Getting ready to play in this second half. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson with the penalty kick miss in the final seconds of the first half to keep this one deadlocked. It's been an incredible event either way. Joel Embiid and JJ Redick out here coaching on this black team side as well. Amino Hassan impressed by the black team. We'll see what he has in store for the second half. We'll see if either coaching staff has a little bit of change, maybe a tactical. Joel said he was a striker as a kid.
He said if he had known there was a time element, he would have done better. That's what he claims. But I will say I'm surprised. I didn't know he'd be that good.
I had a lot of respect for Steve Nash, helping him out, setting him up, throwing those balls down. That's the assist man.
That's the confidence of the greatest soccer player and basketball player in the history of the universe.
You think he knew he would win anyway?
Well, that's what he said. That's what he said many a time. I don't know why he turned all humble all of a sudden. Like, oh, I said that? Like, yeah, you said it. Second half commences.
So we kick off the second half, red versus black. I mean, you've known Steve for a while. the soccer obsession we've known he's had since a kid. What was it like in the NBA? Was he like forcing players to play, to watch, different people in the organization?
No, not forcing. Guys wanted to, you know, and this was a time and era before FIFA was the most popular video game in the world, right? So for a lot of the guys, he was introducing them. And we had a fairly international team, so a lot of those guys were already huge fans. You know, Leandro Barbosa, great friends with so many Brazilian stars, Ronaldinho, and guys of that sort. Boris Diaw, obviously, French national. Goran Dragic from Slovenia, whose father was a professional soccer player, much like Steve. So it was never kind of a, hey, you got to sit down and watch this. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. I remember Matt Barnes and Jason Rick went to South Africa to go watch the 2010 World Cup. I mean, we were always kind of a soccer-centric organization in Phoenix. Whole create something greater than the sum of the parts.
Steve Nash with the shot, taking on goal. Another big save by Amin Al-Hassan's MVP so far in this one. Mike Quarino, Amin Al-Hassan. You can go to #ShowdownNY. Get involved in the conversation for this one. We appreciate Amin talking about the Phoenix Suns. He's never willing to talk about the Phoenix Suns. Everyone knows that. So that's why we get him involved. You can, of course, to this great cause. Just click the donate button just below us. You can also go to Chipotle tomorrow, and 50% of your purchase from 10:45 a.m. till close in New York City will go to the Steve Nash Foundation. If you mention the Steve Nash Foundation, get some good food, help a good cause as well. It's been a phenomenal event so far. We're locked in for a great next second half. Hey, if it ended tied, does something happen?
I'm sure it's happened before.
And we don't know. Can't imagine. Assuming we'll take a couple.
Have you ever been here when it's ended in a tie?
So we have official confirmation. We're hoping it does not end in a tie. Otherwise, we'll have to figure out something to do. With these coaching staffs trying to figure out something that they can do here in this second half to make a difference. Jack Harrison sitting over here with me, so I'm going to sit with him on the bench. Jack, have you been impressed?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good so far. A lot of talent out there.
Jack Harrison of NYC FC. Which basketball player have you most enjoyed?
I think all of them have been pretty impressive, honestly. Like, apart from, I forgot his name, the guy on our team.
I was about to say, you don't know who any basketball players are anyway. You're from England.
A couple. I know a couple. I know Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin's been good.
Jeremy Lin of the Brooklyn Nets over here. David Villa as a coach. You play with him?
Yeah.
What have you thought?
He's been great so far. I don't know where he is.
I'm sitting in his seat.
Yeah, he put me as assistant coach. So.
So now you've been promoted.
I've been promoted now.
Patrick Vieira playing on the other side for Sasha Kleshin.
I know. I don't know what that's all about. I think he was just scared of David.
And he's benched him a couple times.
Yeah.
It's a bold move.
It is a bold move, especially with Patrick. You never know what can happen. So.
Jack, you're new to New York. This is one of the great events happening around this great city. What have you thought?
With the whole foundation and everything, it's not only great for the community, but for all the causes as well. I think it's brilliant.
And last question: who's looked better, Claudio Reyna or Patrick Vieira? You got to worry about playing time and contract right now.
I know.
You can be honest.
I was surprised. Patrick still has him. He's still got it in the midfield, but then Claudio on the other hand has been showing some silky skills as well. So I think they've both been pretty good tonight.
We'll make sure to tell him you're surprised that he's. Jack Harrison of NYCFC playing New York Red Bulls this weekend. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. The 10th annual Steve Nash Foundation Showdown, streaming on Whistle Sports on Facebook Live. You can click donate just below us. You can donate to this great cause and foundation. As Kalu gets his first shot on goal, knocked away, still alive. Vujicic trying to get one. Patrick Vieira cuts it back. His cross blocked. And the ball falls down. And your internal one, you put it in. Oh, Origi? Yeah, cool.
I'm going to correct this guy, Red Bull Arena.
This has been a great event so far. A number of players and soccer players here at this event playing. So he'll do it in English? He's fine with that? Okay, nice. Go to #ShowdownNY to get in the conversation on this one. It's been such a fantastic event. It's cooled off, so these players will have plenty of starting to come out there for the Republic of Ireland goalkeeper, West Ham United starter. Claudio Reyna knocks this one back. We've always known him as a time-controlling central midfielder. He continues that here today. Playing a little bit in the back. Martino's shot is blocked. Kyle Martino trying to stay healthy here, but struggling at times. And Steve Nash with the volley put over the head of everyone. He's tried the volley. He has not been able to find the back of the net, but he will. We're here on the stream for this event for the Steve Nash Foundation, donating money, trying to raise money. You guys have been talking about it. A few Swedish national team players. What are you guys doing here?
We're just here on holidays, and we're here to see Steve Nash as well as my brother-in-law. So it's good to be out here.
Didn't think you want to play? You don't want to show off?
No, we've been in small niggles, so we're just taking it easy today. Just having a good time.
What have you thought of this setting? Chinatown, downtown New York City. Celebrities are out.
Yeah, the setting is beautiful, and the weather is good today as well. And it's a good crowd as well. It's come out a lot of people, so it's good to be here.
Is there anyone who's impressed you so far?
Steve, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, he looks good on the ball. He finds some good passes. So.
You think maybe a late signing coming in?
Maybe, you never know.
A little addition. We thank you so much for spending some time talking to us. Martin Olsson of the Swedish national team out here, along with a few friends and family. So many great viewers for this event. So many people who have helped raise money, who helped be a part of this foundation. Kyle Martino plays out of the back. Christian Fuchs showing why he's one of the best players out there on the field. He's shown his quality throughout. Martino able to break. Now Fuchs down his right wing. Played in the middle for Simone. Simone tries to slip it in. Hollis Jefferson once again with the miss. Messi Grande struggling to find the back of the net. And then a shot coming back the other way on the far side. Steve Nash's favorite EPL team, the Tottenham Hotspurs, are coming to New York to play AS Roma at Red Bull Arena on the 25th of July. You have a chance to win a signed shirt from the match. Enter now at tottenhamhotspur.com/NYC. Today here at the event, we're joined by representatives from the NYC Supporters Club. You can go say hello to them if you're in the building, out at the Fan Fest. Tottenham Hotspurs coming here to play. Steve Nash has played soccer with a number of pro teams, Mallorca, as well as his Vancouver Whitecaps of his hometown. Great ball work right now. It pops out for Fuchs. He pulls it back. Strong tackles going in here. Ricardo Villar and Patrick Vieira trying to defend their goal. Long ball. Hollis Jefferson shows some ability with the chest. I think Josh Richardson thought he was about to jump into some easy pickings on that one.
Let's make this showdown count. Over the children. Because they are the future.
Kyle Martino brings this ball down straight into his path. Danger going forward. Mike Quarino continuing to lock it down in goal for the red side here. And Sasha Kleshchen's team.
Oh, I hope they're not having a six.
Solomon Kalou hasn't really shown off yet at all. And he's going to need to. It's a 2-2 game. Jeremy Lynn's here with us on Whistle Sports Facebook page for this great foundation. What have you thought of the event so far?
It's been really cool.
One of the
for a couple weeks, and you know, I'm glad we're not really good.
Rondé?
No,
I'm saying, what do you think of Rondé's play?
I'm talking about Kenny.
I know. What do you think of Rondé's play?
Man, I'm so glad he's on their team. He's helped us out so much.
Rondé seems to be the lightning rod of this game. He's either you hate him on your team or hate him on the other team.
Lightning, he's been our like savior. I'm so glad they gave him the penalty kick.
Your background with this sport? Did you play as a kid?
I was 7th grade. That's about it. Yeah.
Did you watch it all? We've heard it's become popular around the NBA.
No, I don't really get a chance.
Don't mess around with it.
Yeah.
And coming up this season in the NBA, what are you looking forward to?
Just competing again, and hopefully, you know, I want to be healthy and just have an awesome time playing.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time. Everyone can go click donate on the bottom of the stream here for the Steve Nash Foundation, #ShowdownNY. And you can donate to this great cause along with so many sponsors. And Steve Nash finally breaks the deadlock, a 3-2 advantage going to the black side. Steve Nash cuts in on his favorite left foot, rips that shot. Mike Quarino, who came out standing on his head, lights out goalkeeping, and now it's starting to turn into a bit of a sieve back there. Kyle Martino gives out what you would call, I think, an attempt at a guttural scream to try and pump his side up. Red team goes down 3-2. Sasha, you got to be upset to see that goal go in.
I need more out of my star players right now. They're letting me down a little bit.
And those star players are?
I'm not going to name names, but Patrick Vieira and Solomon.
You got a chance to coach Dwayne DeRosario, MLS legend, my favorite dancer in MLS history. What's that been like?
Dwayne's a legend. Dwayne's putting it all out there. I think he's got another goal in him and a celebration later on.
Not going to lie, we're a little underwhelmed from Solomon Kalou. How do you get more out of him?
I think he's still hungry. I think he's going to be good in the end.
Sasha Kleshchen, the true coach and analyst at the same time. We appreciate him spending a few minutes with us. It's Dwayne DeRosario goes with a little creative attempt at the finish. You gotta love seeing that. Sasha Kleshchen makes an attempt to sub out Sasha Vujicic, and Sasha Vujicic shrugs it off as a true star player would. Soaked in sweat is Sasha Vujicic. On the flip side, see Solomon Kalou here, and he gets a shot away. Randolph makes the save, second chance, cleared off the line. Solomon Kalou starting to wake up a little bit after Sasha Kleshchen challenged him, and then the long shot through a bunch of bodies, and it goes in. Massimo Gabi, our Italian central midfielder, puts it up 4-2 as we start to really pour it on. Back-to-back goals here for the black team. And Steve Nash happy with what he's seen so far. We're alongside Brooke DeRosa, playing here for the first time. What's the experience been? It won't take you in. Steve Nash's side really starting to pour it on. Solomon Kalou's sort of woken up. I mean, he's got to go into MC mode every once in a while. He can't deal with two microphones at the same time. Raise money for the Steve Foundation. You'll see your name as well scroll across the bottom of that stream. Dwayne De Rosario continuing to put on a show. Solomon Kalou back to do, I guess, what you'd call defensive work. The Cote d'Ivoire International. And Jeremy Lin decides to play one off the fence. Sasha Kleshin on applause from his sideline. You have to blame Sasha for all the mistakes that have been made, I think, on the red side. And so I guess full credit must go to David Villa as well for getting a goal in this one. These two teams, you can see the heat's gone, but the sweat on both of them as they're working hard. I think it was Claudio Reyna who said, like an all-star game, at some point it's going to get intense, and at some point these teams are going to get after it, and that's exactly what's happened. Kalou cuts it wide for Dero. He's got a goal already, looking for an assist. Richardson can't finish. Vieira with the goal. Patrick Vieira lashes one into the back of the net. He breaks the net, and we're at 4-3 in this one. The French legend, the greatest central midfielder in soccer history, Patrick Vieira, puts his laces through that one.
If it's tied, it's a 5-minute overtime.
Oh, yeah? That one's, I'm downloading this and putting that in my reel. The Patrick Vieira goal calls the greatest moment of my life. Sasha Kleshin finally entrusts Patrick Vieira to run this team from the engine in that central midfield, and he rewards him with a goal so far. As Reyna said, he used to be a bit more defensive based. Steve Nash with the outside of the right foot, and he gives a souvenir for someone to take home. Great crowd out here in Chinatown for the Steve Nash 10th annual Showdown. What a fun event it's been. Everyone so excited to be a part of this, but a great competitive culture as well. Vujicic with the cross, cut out by Fuchs. Red starting to push forward, and Dwayne De Rosario goes high with his chance. I think he's been one of the bright spots of the game so far. Mike Porino in goal for Red as well, but that 4-3 deficit, he's going to have to get a little help from his teammates. If this game's tied at the end, we will go to a 5-minute overtime period. But this black team will hope to protect this lead. Patrick Vieira rakes the ankles of Steve Nash. He hasn't lost any bit of that bite and tenacity in midfield. And that's what made him one of the greatest midfielders of all time. And most would say the greatest midfielder of all time. He did it to Roy Keane. He'll do it to Steve Nash. But also he shouldn't, because it's the Steve Nash Foundation. If you want to contribute to Steve's Foundation, you can shop for the Steve Nash Foundation Showdown gear by visiting stevenash.org/assist. You go there, you buy some great gear, the stuff these guys are wearing, and you get a chance As Jeff Mateo puts that one wide, you get a chance to help donate and help this cause. You can also click the donate button just below on this screen as this ball comes flying directly at us. All these fans get a chance to be right on the sideline. You can be here too next year for the 11th Showdown. If you go online, donate, get involved. Out here doing work for the children, child development all over the world. And you can do your part. Hit that donate button. Martin Olsen out here. Frank Ribery out here. Divock Origi out here. Joel Embiid. So many great athletes, celebrities from around the world care so much about helping the world. As Joel Embiid said, so many have so little. This is your chance to give back. Click that donate button. And also, go to hashtag Showdown, or type in Showdown NY, and get in the conversation. We've still got an MVP trophy to give away. We've already, now this will be the 6th year of MVP trophies. As the save made, this one goes out for a corner. Giuseppe Rossi has won it, Solomon Kalou, Carlo Cudicini, Dirk Nowitzki, John Nash, and Asmir Begovic. Who will win it this year? Just 13 minutes left to play. A 4-3 game. Brooke DeRosa in on the back post, and the New York native bangs home the goal in her first ever. What a moment. Brooke DeRosa gets the goal. The New York native, that's what you've been waiting for. And a 4-4 game. Folks, we might be headed for overtime in this one. Never seen an overtime in this competition. Could this be the year? I guess you could say evenly matched teams. Drop back, Rondale Jefferson, another chance. Fuchs clips it over the top. 3, go for it. Looks like Steve Nash and Massimo Gabi collide with each other. Gabi headed to Toronto to visit his Italian friend, a guy named Sebastian Giovinco, tomorrow after this. Brooke DeRosa looking for a teammate on that one. Very unselfish. We've seen a lot of players very unselfish so far. Gabi with the cross in house. Jefferson holds it up for Fuchs, then keeps it in by accident, but perfectly played. Jeremy Lin clips that one just wide. Jeremy Lin, one of the many members of the Brooklyn Nets that are here. This is a good time to thank one of our sponsors. NBA Cares has been responsible for bringing the best of the NBA into communities and challenge the lives of kids all over the world. Since 2001, Basketball Without Borders has hosted young athletes on 4 continents annually. It was there that Joel Embiid met NBA legend Luke Richard Mbamute, who was himself a participant in the Basketball Without Borders first ever Africa camp in 2003. Inspired by the experience in working with the NBA, we thank NBA Cares for being a part of this event and teaming with the Steve Nash Foundation.
Like an open house, like the tour.
I don't know where that read is. That was not the right read, but it's fine. Oh, that's what I was supposed to read. I got stuck.
Oh,
Is anyone else?
Maybe some grab.
Huh?
Kalou if he comes on.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna grab Josh. We're on here at Facebook for Whistle Sports for this foundation. You can click donate just below us. We're with Josh Richardson now. Josh, what have you thought so far?
I felt good. Making the most of my opportunities. I missed a couple good ones, but I'm gonna get them back. But the fact of what this event is for is great. And that's the main reason we're all here.
Everyone going around, they can donate. Brooke DeRosa in on goal once again, trying to make it 2 across. Markstein puts it in. Sasha Kleshin and Josh Richardson jump on the field. Josh, you guys are ahead finally after being down 2. What does it feel like?
I didn't hear you. I was turning up.
You're getting let out here. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Good things happening. You were down 2, now you're up 1. What about this turnaround?
Come back, man. Soccer is a game of runs, not really, but it is. So, yeah, man, we made the most out of this opportunity. We got to keep cherry picking. That's the key.
From Mezzanoso to Alexis Sanchez, how would you rate your performance?
I got to get stopped out. I'm letting my guys down right now, but it's a long game. I got time.
And the shorts, do you understand why Alexis wears them this way now? The short shorts?
Mobility, man.
It's all about mobility.
It's so free.
That's that free life. Maybe the NBA will add in the short shorts?
I think I might add it in myself.
You're going to be the one who makes the change?
I think I might do it.
Well, we're helping kids around the world in Josh Riches and helping legs around the NBA. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. And as he said, this is all about the foundation. This is all about the work that's being done. Click donate on Facebook just below us. You can go on and donate. Your proceeds go to the Steve Nash Foundation to help the development of children around the world. We are 5-4 in favor of the red team. The away side is Steve Nash, the host of this event. Solomon Kalou starting to put on a show. Mark Stein's got himself the goal. As Mark said to me before the game, it took a long time for Steve's teams to lose, and he's never on Steve's team. So he hasn't won many of these, but he's got the game-winning goal right now. Steve Nash is going to start to get into it here. He's got his back against the wall, looking at a potential loss in his home event. As we said, if it's tied, we'll go to a 5-minute overtime. We're hoping to avoid one. We're here on Facebook Live for this event, this great event, and we're alongside Brooklyn Nets head coach. What are your thoughts so far?
I'm surprised at the level. I'm surprised how good these guys are.
I think a lot of people have been surprised by you.
Oh, no, I just run around a lot. Just having fun. What a great event. Great to be with the NBA guys. Great to be with guys from the professional soccer world. Like, I love both sports, so it's a real treat for me.
Do you have any background with soccer?
Just played a lot growing up, you know, a lot of youth soccer, and was over in Europe for a long time playing basketball. Learned to love it. Watched all the games I could, and I'm still a big fan.
You watch Italian League?
Everything. Italian League. I just wish the World Cup was every year. That's what I keep saying.
One more year, we'll see you in Russia, right?
I can't wait.
For your guys, Rondé and Jeremy out here, what do you think about it?
It's awesome. I mean, Rondé's had about 25 opportunities in front of the goal, but I just love his spirit. And Jeremy's a pretty good player, like makes good decisions, under control. Great for our guys.
Is there any limit on how much contact Jeremy's allowed to make with you as an opponent?
No, I was trying to hit him as much as I could.
Not worried about those ankles?
About it. No.
As a black one puts one off the crossbar, your defensive fundamentals have been strong.
Yeah, about that. Hey, I just have my heart to give. The skills aren't so great, but I'm just surprised at how good these guys are, man. When you see a pro soccer player, I guess it's just like a regular guy playing against a pro NBA player. It's just amazing, their skills and their fitness, and I'm taken aback.
And Steve, how long have you known him this event?
I've been a big fan for a long time. I've known about this event, but just to be invited, like, is an honor, really. You know, Brooklyn, like, it was right in our backyard, and I'm a New Yorker, so I'm just thrilled to be here.
The setting here in Chinatown, as you said,
and the crowd,
yeah,
like I'm blown away. I hope I get invited back next year. I hope my level's good enough.
I think you've performed well. One basketball question before you get out there. Big trade made. What are we looking at in terms of the future, the next few days, draft coming up?
I'm not allowed to, comment on the trade, but just I think we're moving in the right direction. I think, you saw a competitive group last year, a group that played together. I think the fans enjoyed that. Now we got to make another step, so looking to do that next year.
I think Steve looks like he's in shape. Maybe try and get him out there.
Like he just goes. He just like.
Great cause. Click donate just below us on this Facebook stream. and be a part of it. Donate to the Steve Nash Foundation. All the proceeds will go to this great organization, Steve Nash, the 10th year of the Steve Nash Showdown here in Chinatown. We're locked in. Patrick Vieira's got gold. Dwayne De Rosario's got gold. Steve Nash has scored a goal. It's been an incredible event so far as we continue on here. The final few minutes, a 5-4 game. Kenny Atkinson said, some great athletes out here showing off, and then the spirit of Rondé Hollis Jefferson has been strong as well. It goes wide for Kyle Martino. There's a little action in the box, no offside of course in this one. De Rosario brings it down. He sprays it wide for Jeff Mateo. It's on the foot of Solomon Kalou. Now Reyna is up top, trying to make it a 2-goal lead, and Richardson's shot is blocked. Josh Richardson trying to turn up, as he said. It's a big day for many, for Steve Nash. He said it was his cup final. Well, he's got work left to do if he wants to lift that trophy in front of these home fans. Fuchs brings it down. He rips the shot and ties it up. The wonder strike pass, Mike Corino. Could be the goal of the game, although Patrick Vieira, the greatest midfielder of all time, probably has the goal of the game. And we are locked in. 5-5 in the final 3.5 minutes. Could we be making history and going to overtime for the first time in Steve Nash Showdown history? Jeremy, you got some more time out there. We talked to your coach just now. He said he was impressed by how athletic these guys are. What have you thought?
I agree. There's a lot of really good athletes, and there's a lot of people who control the ball a lot better than we can. So I felt they definitely don't belong out here.
One of the things Rondé mentioned before the game is how much bigger this field is, how tiring he got last year. What do you thought?
Yeah, I agree. You see me huffing and puffing on the bench, so yeah.
Chance now for the red team. We still need a winner here. Dwayne De Rosario shows off and curls it in, and that could be it. D-Row. And we'll see if we've got one more dance in him, and he's got it there for us. The Canadian legend, the greatest player in Canadian soccer history. The MLS legend, Dwayne De Rosario with the goal. His side up 6-5 late here, and that could be it. I just keep talking and roll through the MVP thing, and then I just sign off.
Yeah, grab whatever you can.
Put a mute on the mic on the sound.
For the MVP presentation?
Your mic is perfect.
Oh, you're hearing him? Okay.
Who will it be?
All right.
Red team winning 6-5 right now. You know who my favorite is. I don't need to sway you anymore. All
right. Don't forget to donate. Still playing with this showdown. You can go to the Steve Nash Foundation .org to donate as well. But let us know who you think MVP is. #ShowdownNY. Tomorrow, if you're in the New York City area, go to Chipotle. 50% of your purchase will go to the Steve Nash Foundation. So go into Chipotle anywhere in New York City from 10:45 to close, and you can raise money for the Steve Nash Foundation and raise money for this great cause. Black side needs a goal here in the last 90 seconds, or it's over. A rip shot off the chest of Mike Corino, and he might be putting his name back in for MVP. We're a few seconds away from the finish of this one. Steve Nash trying to hold on for a win. He's raised so much money for a great cause. But can he get himself into overtime now? And a few more minutes for all these fans out here. It's a perfect setting in Chinatown as the sun has set. It's nice and cool. Simone steps on the ball. Mateo looks to clear out the back line. Kalou knocks it down for Sasha Vujacic pushing forward. Vujacic, he's going to put it in the corner. Solomon Kalou, can he hold up play? Or will he go for the 7th goal? Dwayne De Rosario's got the game-winning goal so far. And now Black's got to hustle. 35 seconds left. Can Red put the brakes on and slow it down? Or is there any magic left for Steve Nash? No injury time. Tag Heuer, one of the great sponsors of this event, timing it down. We're looking for a shot here. The output of the right side of the foot. that one over the top. Mike Quirino is going to take his time now. Steve Nash trying to put on a high press. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson standing directly in front of the ball. And that might be it. Sasha Kleshchin might have the victory here for the red side as Josh Richardson puts Steve Nash Foundation and buy, give, you can donate, you can become a volunteer and be a part of the work that they do. So many great sponsors, NYCFC, Tag Heuer, and many others out here as David Villa and the black team come up just short, a 6-5 game as we expected. Head-to-head throughout, back and forth. The black side took a 4-2 lead late in the second half. Brooke DeRosa, Mark Stein, Patrick Vieira, and of course Dwayne De Rosario picked this team up by their bootstraps, carried them throughout. Many can do it on a cold night in Stoke, but can you do it on a night in Chinatown? And this red team has shown that they can. What an incredible matchup, what an incredible performance by so many great athletes. So much money raised so far.
Really difficult, and we started kind of as a joke, as something that, you know, for us to have, it's fun for us to play with all these beautiful animals, and it became such an event that people are actually asking us to play. So it's fantastic, and Steve Foundation is doing so much good, and they're doing so many good things, so many things that you can actually touch with your hands. So it's a beautiful thing.
And it doesn't end here. People can still get involved, right, throughout the year.
Exactly. And on Friday, there's they're actually
At Chipotle?
Which is the Steve Nash Foundation Day, which every purchase, a percentage of every purchase is going to go to the foundation, which is great. So it's just considering that Steve stopped playing 3 years ago, he's still so active in the community. It's great. Yeah.
You can go to Chipotle, you can donate online. Thank you so much for talking with us. Mione, you can keep involved. You can still hit donate on the bottom of that stream and get it done. And me and Hassan will MC us through, as we've still got an MVP trophy to be awarded. You want me to talk to him?
Got the MVP.
Oh, did he? Yeah. And it sounds like, I may have missed it, but it sounds like Patrick Vieira, the greatest midfielder of all time, won MVP.
MVP, Patrick Vieira.
Congratulations on not messing up. You might have messed up.
Patrick Vieira, what a moment for the French legend. You think it was deserved?
He was great today. There were so many deserving candidates today. My heart was with
Solomon Kalou?
No,
with Mike Carina.
I think he saved them so many goals, especially in the first half. But Patrick definitely very deserving, and he was amazing today.
What are your takeaways besides that from this game?
Well, first of all, my takeaways, I got to find Steve Nash.
So Amino Hassan's still working here, so he's got to find Steve Nash, ask him a couple of questions. So many great participants here for this event. It's been such a good time. So many people helping out to create some good. You can still donate if you go to the bottom of this stream. You can still help out. So it looks like Steve Nash is going to give us some last words.
Fans, unbelievable turnout. Thanks so much for your support and energy. Give yourself a round of applause. Yes, thank you. All the media that came out to bring some awareness and spread the word of this event that's been going on for 10 years somehow. Some way, we're really proud of it, and we thank you guys for continuing to support us. To all the volunteers, you've been an unbelievable amount of work. Just because they're good people, we really appreciate you and welcome you back. To my foundation, Jenny, and everyone from BEA who's helped put this on, Simone, Ananteo, everybody. Couldn't do it, obviously, without all the hard work you guys do. And last but not least, let's give a big round of applause to all the players. These guys, they could be doing a lot of things right now. We don't pay for them to come in. They come in and play for us for nothing but the goodness of their hearts, and they put on a show for us every year. So let's give them another round of applause. Unbelievable. All right, thank you.
It's been an event for the ages. We brought the whole thing here to you on Whistle Sports Facebook page. Thank you so much for following us. You can still click that button to donate. Go to the Steve Nash Foundation website for your chance to donate, get involved, volunteer, do Hassan.
Such a fun event.